think a lot of schools tend not to know the strengths of their teaching assistants. I think it's really useful to understand what the HLTAs can do and what their level of ability is.
We will come back probably after the holidays now and do some more work with you so that we can actually help you look at some strategies to help you with your problems, yeah? In class, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay? All right.
You know, I think gone are the days when the TAs are just helping clean up and in the art rooms and in food tech. I think it's very important that we empower the individuals and give them the opportunity to develop.
But you've got to describe that that's what he's doing, because you need to tell the reader that he's not, he's sort of perhaps he steals from baddies to give to nice people, or steals from other crooks to give to. That's the sort of thing that Robin Hood did.
I think if anybody's proactive, I think that has got to be good for the children.
Yeah. So he's happy again, isn't he? Yeah.
Rossett Secondary School in Harrogate has 1,300 pupils on roll. 4 years ago, there were no higher-level teaching assistants employed in the school. Now 5 HLTAs work alongside 6 teaching assistants and over 80 teachers.
It would be more useful for whole literacy could do it in one go, wouldn't it, next door?
That is the
5
idea.
in a row, yeah. Maybe we need to check up with Tim or Sarah to make sure that would happen.
When I first came 3.5–4 years ago, there were no HLTAs, and I could see that there was a need for highly qualified, trained support staff who could help us move the school forward. And I would say they have been an integral part of our increasing achievement and attainment across the school. There's no question about that.
Star, the one feeling you have most often, that's a tricky question, isn't it? Paige joined us a week ago and in the bridge, and I was we tend to take on individual pupils, so I suppose I've been mentoring her just over a week now, getting to know her, and I suppose if she's got problems, it's me that hopefully she will come to. She's got somewhere to come if she has got a big problem, and I'll help her with it. Right, I'm going to look at feelings today. I'm just going to work through this, okay? Yeah? I won't do it in this order. What I want you to do first of all is just have a look at that, and there's lots and lots of different kinds of feelings on there, isn't there, yeah? Is there any feelings on there that you think you might have that are actually aren't on there?
Sad.
Isn't right, so the sad isn't there. Yeah, that's a really good one, isn't it, sad? Yeah? Yeah, shall I write that one on there then? Put that one there. Anything else? Strong, that's an interesting one. When do you feel strong?
When I'm with my sister.
When you're with your sister? Is your sister older or younger than you?
Older.
Older? So you feel strong when you're with your big sister, do you?
Yeah.
That's good. And happy. When do you feel happy?
When I'm with my family.
I enjoy what I do. I get a sense of satisfaction, and I feel like I'm actually helping. I could see where she was at before she actually came into the bridge with us, and now I can see she's just looking happier, and you can tell by looking at her work as well when they're not happy, you know, they're scribbling it down, and all I've seen from Paige is really positive work, and she seems to have responded to me, so it's really good when they respond to you because you see results. This is just the start of making like what we're going to call your first aid kit for when you start going back out into lessons, you know, to help you deal with your problems. Yeah. The learning mentors tend to have a big scoop. They've got the whole year to look at, so I suppose we have the time and the energy to just channel down one certain road, really, looking at that individual child and their individual needs. We can see here, can't we, you have lots and lots of different feelings, don't you? Yeah? Lots of, but we all do, I do. Within a week, I would probably feel safe, angry sometimes. I get a little bit cross, angry, sad, depending what's happened.
I couldn't really have the same level of personalised learning that we're able to have within the school if we didn't have the HLTAs, because they've got that specialised knowledge and expertise which many teachers actually don't have. So they're a very important part of our personalised learning programme to make sure that every single student gets what they need and can progress.
Thump. Right, so you've got to think of some really exciting words now to describe these two animals. Often if a child's got a problem in another lesson, they'll come to you or they'll tell you in your lesson, because you can actually sit with them and sort that out. And we're sort of that bit between a TA and a teacher. So we're going to have a little start. We're going to remind ourselves about some of the things that we learnt in junior school. It's going to help us write some absolutely brilliant sentences today, okay? So the first thing you need to do is to look at here. This is our special wall. This will remind you, if you're not sure of something, it may be on this wall. And what we're looking at today is nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs. And we're going to remind ourselves what those words are.
I know what a verb is.
Okay, you tell me what a verb is then, Josh.
A verb is a doing word.
It is a doing word, an action. As an HLTA, I take the small withdrawal groups. It's a boost. What we want to do is develop the reading skills, develop the spelling skills, and skills that you're going to use right across the curriculum, not just in literacy. Okay, so we're going to work out and write 6 super sentences, trying to use our verbs, our adverbs and our adjectives with our 2 nouns at the top here, our bird and rabbit. So see if we can write 3 about each. Do you think you can do that? Yeah? We don't want the children to be stressed. We want them to feel confident in doing what they're doing. So that's really my role, is to nurture those children that are going to struggle and to boost their confidence, give them the skills to cope in the rest of the curriculum. Right, so the big bird, how did it get in? So it hit the tree. So you've got to think, how can your big bird get there? So is it going to run? Is it going to walk? Is it going to hop? Is it going to skip? You need to think of a verb, an action or doing word that's going to get your bird hitting this tree that you've seen it do. So what sort of action word? Flew, yeah, brilliant word, flew. What I'm doing is making a difference to young people's lives, and that's got to be worthwhile, to make a difference to a young person, for them to go, oh, that was really good, miss. Or I've got that, you know, that light bulb moment when you go, yes, he's got it. What you've been teaching him, he's put into his writing, and the teacher says, no, have you seen this? You know, and it might not be a huge thing, but for some of the children we work with, it's the small steps that make all the difference. And that's all I want to do, to make a difference, so that they, you know, they can go out into the world that is a big, scary place for them, and just feel they can be better able to cope. So to get to know the Thrash Chat, there's a really good way of doing it, and we play charades, because you've got to find the words and then coming at them, but everybody else has got to find that word and tell us what sound, what phoneme is in that word. So we're looking for the sound. Ooh. Ooh. Josh?
Is it hammer again?
No, it's not hammer. Oh, I think I know what he's doing now. Have a go, Paige.
Is it opening the door with a key?
No, India, no. Yeah, yes, it is. It's this one.
Is it a bell?
It is a bell, yes. You know, when I left school, I would have never thought I would have been here, because I wasn't a confident person. You know, all through my school, does Alison lack confidence? Yes, I did. But, you know, at school it was, oh no, I'm not, you know, I can't do this. But working within the HLTA, yeah, I feel people look at you, I think, actually I am valued. Yeah, they do think I can do the job. You're going to do more literacy. It will help you in all, right across your things. We'll teach you things that you'll be able to take into your other lessons that will help you with your literacy in other lessons. So you'll feel more confident.
All teaching staff should embrace the high-level teaching assistants and TAs. I think that they are an invaluable resource within education if they're used correctly, if they are seen as a significant adult who can bring something extra to the curriculum time. And if that notion is a whole school issue, and if that can disseminate down to all staff, that all the support staff within school have something different to offer, then I think the whole positive, inclusive teaching environment can only get better for a school.
Have you watched the Robin Hood series on TV?
Yeah.
The character that Robin Hood steals from is not a nice character. He steals from the very poor people, doesn't he, to make himself richer. And what Robin Hood does is steals from him to give it back to the poor. So that's what you need to sort of say. And so perhaps you could describe...
He stole it off the kids who got like one piece of gold a week.
Right, so perhaps you could put that into your story in the same sort of way that...
That's it, quick as you can. Now pop it in the bin, that's it. Well done. Bruno's been in the country for a year or so now, and he's doing really well with his English. He was very quiet at primary school and just started to get a bit more chatty as he was leaving at the end of the year. And he's still quite quiet, but he's very capable. That's really good, that. Well done. In the food tech lesson, I support Bruno really just to assess what his needs are, to make sure that he's understanding the vocabulary, but I don't need to be with him all the time. And it's a good opportunity to be able to assist in the lesson because there are other children that do need attention. There, you cut it like that. Now see if you can, yeah, never mind, we'll cut that out in a minute. See if you can just do that, Brandon, look.
Is this the best? Could I use it?
Yeah, you could. I get a tremendous buzz out of being an HLTA because I'm in a position where you can see the progress so easily. It's very free and easy the way you can teach. Now what we want to do is cut out these bad bits here, look, these bruises like that. There we go. There, we've got those off. Now you try and cut it up. You try and cut it up. That's it. You can go into a lesson with something in mind, but then judging by the child's mood, you do something completely different. And it's really great to be able to teach in such a relaxed way. Can you remember what we did last time?
Yes.
And you've got to keep your thumb there, quite near there, so that it doesn't go like that. Yeah? Just like that, and you just move your thumb. This one, look, they're holding hands. Are they holding hands? Yeah, they might be. Yeah, I think they might be, mightn't they? Yeah, okay. Where are you going to put it then?
You.
Yeah. I feel very fortunate that the areas that I've been given in school are things that I particularly enjoy, and it's up to me to develop them. The lady and the man are both wearing jumpers. I've been allowed to develop using my own personal skills, and it's been a tremendous privilege.